What is going on, guys? I am the White Guy. Today we're playing some more MX Simulator, and oh boy, it's been a long time since I played any of this game. We're checking out the 2016 Hangtown track. A quick thing I'm going to comment on before we get going. Apparently I've been removed from MX Simulator from a very long time now, and apparently there's a little kerfuffle going on around the forums about people complaining about how tracks work and stuff, and there's a bit of a snafu thing. It's, yeah, there's some drama. To get that keyword in there to get the hits, because if you work in drama on the YouTube video, that's just gets more hits because everything on YouTube is always completely drama. And anyway, yeah, there's some people are complaining about like you have to pay for the tracks to get them, or you have to wait like 3 weeks, because I think this is the only track that's out right now to download as far as I know. Like there's no Glen Helen or Thunder Valley. There's none of that, and I don't know if you have to pay for all the rest of the tracks after this one, because I don't see any of them out. Don't know what's going on there. We're just going to kind of ignore that because I don't play Sim a whole lot, and I try to avoid the community because most of the community is kind of toxic and it's spiraling downhill, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, that's too many people probably take as fact, which is there's a thing to mention right now as we're trying not to crash. Yeah, too many people, like, they'll just watch anybody's YouTube video and take whatever they say as fact, without thinking about, wait, does that person actually know what they're talking about? Are they qualified to be giving information? Because if you just take anything I say at face value as fact, I probably shouldn't be doing that, because probably mildly ignorant on most of the things I make comments on. Gonna be perfectly honest, maybe don't take my words 100% fact all the time at face value. Anyway, after having said that, because yeah, stuff, and that happened, and that happens a lot. Like, with any YouTube channel that has any number of subscribers, a lot of the subscribers kind of just blindly follow whatever the channel operator says, without really considering too much into how it fits into reality. So I'm going to say that now in case I say anything that you might not like, or if I say anything kind of weird. If I say anything, just take it with a bit of a grain of salt, because my words are not always facts. Just because I've got like 27,000 people, awesome people like you following me, doesn't mean everything I do is always 100% accurate, always factual. You need to keep that in mind with YouTube, because I'm seeing a lot of people, you need to keep that in mind. Anyway, track. Hopefully I'm somewhat better simulator now, and I can actually navigate this track without crashing, maybe through a couple whips over the bigger jumps. I'm not trying to go fast, I'm just trying not to eat shit. And let's go for the... Oh, no way. That's not gonna happen at all. Let's get back on the bike, by the way. If anybody in the comments there would like to make me the inverted galaxy bike skin for me in MX vs ATV, or MX Simulator here, let me know in the comments, and maybe hit me up on Twitter about just like putting this up. I'm really bad at replying to Snap. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, if you want to make me the inverted skin, that'd be appreciated. You can probably just hit me up with a direct message on Twitter, and I can give you the graphic proof of the bike that an inverted sent me. And maybe you can make the bike for a simulator, and maybe the O'Neill digital camo gear is probably already out there somewhere, so I'll have to check that out. But yeah, right now we got the Pabst Blue Ribbon, Jack Daniels, Pro Shot FMF, Jim Beam Racing, Yamaha 450. So yeah, going pro. What was I gonna say? Something. Oh yeah, the skins. That'd be appreciated. The O'Neill digital camo gear is probably still out there. I just bought that because I'm starting to go on the tracks. I got some new gear. It doesn't look completely absurd on the. It's like a purple and black bike. So I got some digital camo gear that should match everything, I think, maybe. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Snapchats and Twitters. I'm gonna acknowledge this now because if I get a Snapchat from you and I don't answer it for a couple weeks or maybe a month, don't take that personal, because if you look at how it takes me like 5 or 10 minutes to scroll through all the people that added me on Snapchat. There's a ton of you guys. You're all awesome, by the way. I tried to go through the stories if I can, but I get time. I can't always do that. But yeah, I'm really bad at replying to individual snaps, because like, just look at my score. I only have like 8,000 points there, so I've got 8,000 points. Probably a couple thousand people actually added on Snapchat. So if you think that I'm just ignoring you, it's not just you. I just don't use Snapchat a ton. Occasionally I'll just send something to my personal story if people are interested in that. That's why I assume you'd follow me there. But I'm really bad about getting back to those personal ones. There's just, like, I'll swipe past one to ignore because I'm busy doing something, and I check back 10 minutes later, and there's like 30 of them piled up, and there gets to be a lot of them there, and I just keep putting it off, and like, oh, there's so many, I'll deal with it later, and then I just keep putting it off, and then it comes like 2 months, and there's like 1,000 of them sitting there. I'm like, oh, I should probably start going through some of those. And yeah, then my score is incredibly low there. I'm not just ignoring you, trust me. I apologize if anybody, I hope nobody took offense to that. I sincerely apologize. That was not the intention of that at all. I probably feel bad about that, but yeah, Twitter DMs I'm also kind of bad about getting back to. I have my account set up so anybody can DM me on Twitter, not just people that follow me. Like, again, I'll get a couple of those and I'll just swipe them away, then I kind of forget about them, and I'll see them once in a while, I'll just keep putting them off, and I'm a very professional procrastinator, is what I'm trying to say here, and we're going to try and, we'll commentate one lap about the track, because we've been talking about other stuff, which I don't know if you guys just want me to randomly ramble on about other garbage while I'm doing simulator, if I should try and focus on not crashing! Because, yeah, there's a thing, there's probably some study about this somewhere you can find about if you're trying to have a conversation with somebody, like if you're on your phone and driving, that's just like texting and driving, because it's the conversation that distracts you from driving, and yeah, not making sim any easier. We're gonna get up this hill, though, and try not to endo over the bars there. We're just gonna go into reverse a bit and turn it around, and we're just gonna hop over that rut, hop into this one, and we're gonna grab that step down. There we go, nice and easy, through the braking bumps, just try not to wreck, and let's just get over this hill without wrecking, thank you. Oh, there we go. And grab this rut. Oh boy! Oh. Hung on to that. You hung on to it, so that's all that matters. And we're going to try and huck this triple again here. I don't know if I doubt we're going to make this, but here we go. Nope! Blew out the berm. Not going to make it. We might be able to hit the double still. Or not. No, we're going to be rolling it. Hello, flagger. You're already ready for me. The flaggers are ready to receive the punt. And here we go. Just gonna get... Oh! Yeah, we need those yellow flags that they already had ready to go. And let's get the bike up on 2 wheels, and let's try and do one more lap. Hopefully we can get a decent lap without crashing. I'm sure everybody's going to be complaining in the comments about how I'm not doing this right. My FOV's too high. It should be in third person. It should be in first person. I did a little bit of third person at the start. Now we're doing first person to try and spread it out a bit to make everybody happy. I'm doing the best I can with that. And I think you need to sit down in the corners, get up for stuff like this. Sit down in the corner. I can't tell if that's a wall or nope, that was definitely a double. And is this a finish? No, that's a ski jump, I think. Yes, it is. And we'll just kind of coast over that, land on the braking bumps, and almost roll that straight off the track. Let's get back on here, get going. There we go. And go lefty. Up there, and let's hit a little double. That's a tabletop. That was not a double. Are tabletops considered doubles, or are they just considered tabletops? I don't know. I assume they're just tabletops. Maybe there's some hybrid of the two, but I just kind of assume tabletops are tabletops, and doubles don't have the top in between them. That's why because there's 2 bumps in them. Like, that's a double, definitely. And let's get on the sit-down thing for this. Let's try and get around that corner. Third gear, and brakes. I've got my braking set up in this game so that the rear locks up, and the front's anti-lock and the rear is normal, because at least on the supercross tracks I kind of like being able to lock the rear up to swing it around a bit, so I can like lock the rear and set it up in the corners better. But maybe for nationals I should just have them both as anti-lock, so we'll try changing it to there and see if we get any better. I feel like we're going to over-jump that. Yep, just the right amount of speed there. And yeah, I think anti-lock's going to be better for nationals. I like the locking brakes for supercross, because when supercross got all those tight corners, you can just square them up, whereas with this, I think you need more of just being able to kind of cleanly stop without locking up the wheels and sliding too much. And hopefully we can get this thing pointing in the right direction, dump the clutch, get going back up the hill. Nice. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's ease her down there. Oh, let's not blow out the lines. Where's that? Isn't there like a half-pipe type thing on this track somewhere? I thought that was a thing with Hangtown. Maybe I'm thinking of a different track. I thought that was kind of a thing they did here. And there's a step-up double here, I think. Yes, there is. I would die on that in reality so bad. And let's get around through here. There we go. Let's grab this little downhill double. Case the downhill double. And we didn't... That's okay, that's a crash there. Hashtag case life on the gas tank, just because we need to be prepared for that. And just to remind myself that when in doubt, let's just check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. And here we go. Let's try and get around that corner good. Oh wait, that's not the corner leading into the... I thought that was the corner before the triple, so I was like getting ready to just whip it around there and try and get that going as much as I could. But no, that was not the corner before the triple, incidentally. I think that the big triple's coming up after we come back down this hill here, which we should be able to get up this hill pretty easily, I think. Alright, there we go. Let's pop her down into first. Let's take the wide line, so hopefully we don't blow it out. Stand up for the jump. And let's just take this line. This is not a double, is it? No, it's not. That's an off-camber type thing, maybe. And this is the corner, so we're going to need to definitely take the wide line here. Is this the one before the triple? No. The triple's... This is the one before the triple now. Now I know where I'm at. Alright. Nope! We'll try it. We're going to back it up. I want to hit this triple at least once here, so we're going to back the bike up back on around here. And make sure we're sitting down for the corner. Hook around, enter the corner. Fourth gear. Huck it. I'm going to count that. Mild case, but I'll count that as making it. And we wrecked. Nice. Yeah, get on the track. Let's just try and close out the lap here before we get too out of control. I think that's Moto Go-Go, so the logo there. And let's get on track. I say. Oh. No, we're good. We're good. There's squirrely here. Let's dab for the corner because stuff. I thought that was the other thing to mention. Like the whole dabbing there, like they're putting their head in their elbow, like they're about to sneeze. I could have sworn dabs were like if you're smoking weed, dabs are like the oil you use to smoke marijuana. I thought that's what dabs were, but apparently tive I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't follow pop culture. There's too many things about kids doing stuff that I don't understand, and I've given up on that. Alright, we'll just huck that over, just downside the braking bump, crash into the SpongeBob. Oh, it's kind of brutal there. Let's get the bike back up on two wheels here, and get around that corner. Thank you. That's the half pipe thing I was talking about. It's just completely one line through there. That was not a double. We're just going to go around the flagging tower, around those little things, and we'll pop back on, and hopefully we get across the finish line reasonably soon here. Believe that's the finish. And let's try and throw a whip out there for the kiddies. Yeah, brought it back. Sort of. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That is the Glen Helen track, which I'm sure if you're an avid sim follower, you probably already know. If you're not, and you're just one of my subscribers that doesn't follow sim, yeah, this is MX Simulator, and the community here is very angry and not too friendly, if I'm going to be, in my opinion. That's going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for all the support from every single one of you guys. It means a ton to me. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.